So I'm going to do the intro, and then we're going to ask you to introduce yourself. Just tell us
Okay.
a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to jump in some questions,
Okay.
and then you'll talk about your business at the end.
All righty.
Sound good?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get going. Welcome to A Connection is a Connection, the show where we take a break from business talk and dive into the personal side of things. Today we're sitting down with our guest, Andre, to uncover the stories, quirks, and passions that may make them tick. Let's have some fun and get to know them like never before. But first, can you please give us a brief introduction about yourself?
First off, I want to thank you all for having me. Brief introduction about me. I'm Andre Richie. I'm an American actor and a pioneer, and I also help artists. So I'm just a person that allows everything to grow, and I implement
Awesome.
that system. So
Awesome. We're so excited to have you and get to know you today. Let's hop
yeah,
into some
let's do
questions.
it.
All right, Andre, you ready?
Let's do it.
If you could leave one lasting impression on everyone you meet, what would it be?
Character, so I think that's character. Like, oh, that guy has great character. He's someone that we want to be around, invest in. So character is my main thing.
Nice.
Love that.
That's a great
Yeah,
one.
that's a really good
Yeah.
one.
That's
We haven't heard that one before.
No.
So that's
Oh,
amazing.
oh,
That's so true too.
good.
Character.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Of course, gotta have great character.
If you were a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be and why?
I think I'll be mixed in with so many different flavors, but you gotta have the main ingredient. I'm black, so you gotta have chocolate. So I think
Chocolate's the best.
but just a whole bunch of ingredients. And you want to make sure that it has that great taste. So it's kind of
So what's some ingredients?
so let's see. If I like the cake batter ice cream from Cold
Ooh.
Stone.
Okay.
I like vanilla.
Yeah.
I like caramel.
Mix it all together.
So I like mix it all together. And
Hey,
then
hold on a second. Cornmeal?
yeah,
Cornmeal ice cream.
yes.
What is that?
Really?
I'm saying you put the caramel.
Oh!
Yes, yeah,
She heard corn.
yeah. No, caramel. Yeah,
Caramel.
yes.
Nice.
So good. So you just
Yeah.
mix them all together.
I mix it all
What
together.
about toppings?
Toppings, I just do cookie dough. I like something that's nice and soft.
And you like it mixed in?
I like it mixed in. Cold Stone is my favorite place. So if Cold Stone see this, just make sure that you give me a free bowl.
And why is that your favorite flavor?
I think it's just a taste about it. You know how you just taste something, it's like you get hooked to it.
Yeah.
I'm a very consistent person, so if I like something, I'm there. I'm loyal. So Cold Stone gets all of my points in my customer service. So.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Oh, I love his answers.
Yeah.
They're good. What has been your biggest blessing?
Life. I think that's like the initial. Once you wake up and be able to do it all over again, then everything else comes from that. So as long as I wake up, that's my biggest blessing. So the opportunity to live again
And have a new day.
and have a new day.
It's amazing.
I know it's pretty vague, but that's
No.
that's what it starts with.
That's what it starts with. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you didn't
so-
have life, you couldn't do anything.
Exactly.
There you go.
So
I mean, we got to feel like that or do that the moment we wake up and just.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I like maximize my opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a personal goal you're working towards that you've never shared publicly?
Personal goal I'm working toward that I never share publicly.
You're about to.
I know, right?
In front of everybody right now.
I say getting back into fitness has been like a personal goal. A lot of people think that I'm fit, which there's levels to it, but back to where I want to be. So that's been like my personal goal. Getting back in the gym, being back just full on ultimate man.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's a great goal.
Yeah.
So
Would you choose faith over fear and why?
faith over fear. I feel like fear is impossible when you don't when you have faith. But sometimes the fear of something allows you to have faith because it's kind of like it's like a tit for tat type of thing. But faith over fear, because with faith you can conquer anything. So there is no fear.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, Andre. We have a special question that we ask every single one of our guests.
Okay.
What are you doing for God?
What am I doing for God? Impacting the world, putting people in position, and then also just being a servant of God. So that's blessing other people, doing right, not having a malicious heart, and just consistently being a great person And so with that, you impact the people, and that's what you base success off of. So
Yeah.
I'm doing it every day for God.
Nice.
Do you have any other questions for him?
I don't. Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right, let's hop into some other
Let's
questions.
do it.
If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
Let's see. Putting in work by Andre Richie.
That's a good one. Awesome.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I mean, every day just conquering, like putting in the work. Like I know everything is like literally so cliche and vague, but when you really look into it, that's just every day.
Yeah.
And so I think people kind of forget that everyday mentality to do it diligently, time over time. And a lot of people kind of miss out on consistency because there always is where sometimes you get lazy. But when laziness comes, you just continue to identify your technique.
And keep pushing.
And that's where putting in work come in.
And that's where that song goes. That's
Exactly.
awesome. That's such a good answer. I love that. What's one thing you've learned about love or friendship that you wish you'd knew sooner?
Friendship and love that I knew sooner. Just maximizing the relationships, you know. So as much as people are here today, they might not be here tomorrow. So not taking relationships for granted. You know, I feel like we kind of get into the societal world where it's like, oh, you can leave me, but I really hold connection to people that I love and that I want to get to know and continue to love. So I'm one of them people who want to stay connected.
That's amazing. I love
so
that.
true.
Yeah, it is.
So
Well, and it's like not worth it putting your time in
Yeah.
with someone if they're not going to give you the time of day.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you can make their day by giving them your time of day.
Exactly. There you go.
Everything just works in. So.
Exactly. What's the most awkward interaction you've ever had with a stranger?
Let me see. When I'm trying to, being at a coffee shop and you're wanting to get people to come to your next event, but you don't want to seem like this guy who's we all encounter people who just seem like they're wanting to get something out of a conversation. So those be awkward because it's like, hey, and if people are not socially aware, then the conversation doesn't go anywhere because you can only uphold a conversation for so long.
Exactly.
So trying to get people to get into something new when they're like, who are you? So
Yeah, for sure. What's a tradition in your family or culture that holds deep meaning for you?
pray before you eat.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
For before every meal.
Yeah. Bless your food and then you dig in. And bless the hands that prepared it. So
That's right.
so
If you had to describe God in 3 words, what would they be?
steadfast, loving, and most definitely steadfast, loving, and also forgiving.
That's really good.
So
Yeah.
That's a new one.
very appreciative.
Awesome. Well, that is it for our questions today.
Okay.
Andre, thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here with us. It was such an honor. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and how people can connect with you?
Okay. Yeah, people can connect me on many different platforms. Instagram is my most used platform, Dre Rich, DreeRichh. And then also richwithpurpose.com. Richwithpurpose.com. You can see more about me, what I do, events, the artists that I help out, the pioneership and innovations that I create. And like she said, what do I do for God? I impact the world and like never before. So
We love that. Well, awesome. So, what are some upcoming acting projects you have going on?
I would say we got some stuff in the works, and one being "Ball Don't Lie." It's going to be a good short film. There's some Scottsdale students in their last semester who will be working on it, and then some other projects stemming from that, and still waiting on some callbacks. So
That's awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about the
yeah,
short?
it's gonna be something very unique where they talk about basketball, pursuing it, and how women feel within the sport, and hitting on different key points of life aspects within the film. So it's very exciting. Go check her out, Honey Daniels, on all platforms on Instagram, and you can see some of her work. See when the film will be coming out, and then also we'll see who will be in it.
That's awesome. And what are some other things you've done with acting, like other projects?
Oh, well, last year was pretty big for me. Getting into acting probably like a year and a half ago. So the Bloodline series is an Arizona-based film where I'm kind of a supporting cast member. And then I did an Ike and Tina Turner play last year. I did a commercial last year for Hannah Carson, who's an Olympian who's from around the Arizona community. And
That's
then,
awesome.
I mean, we did something for Sugar Shane Mosley last year. It's just a lot of stuff getting compiled, and
That's
I'm doing all
awesome.
of this as an independent. I don't have an agent.
That's
So
awesome.
if you're an agent and you're looking for a great talent, the best work with the best, and that's what I do.
That's awesome. And what got you into acting?
Honestly, music. Starting off with music, and then someone saying, "Hey, you look like you can fit this role," and so that's how it all began. So when we talk about God and God's plan, I think this is one of them. Well, I know
That's
it's one of them.
that's incredible. Well, we're
So
so lucky to have you today. Thank
I
you so
appreciate it.
much.
Thank you, everyone.
We had a great time with you today, and stay tuned for the next interview.
Appreciate y'all.